show. Here's CJ. I'll get on over here. Welcome back, 1046. A little bit of change, and man, oh man, my studio is just being overrun right now. Aaron, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing good, buddy. How you
So, Turnkey Computer Systems is the company that you're a part of now.
Yep.
You've been around the tech game for a while.
Yes.
What's it like being at Turnkey?
It's amazing. This company was started 25 years ago, right here in Effingham. Started out servicing dental clients, and as part of me coming on here in April, coming over from Washington University School of Medicine's IT, been a breath of fresh air, a different pace, learning new things, and we're looking at continuing our growth with over 100 clients. So
really cool. Really cool. Now, what do you guys do at Turnkey?
So we are a managed service provider. We perform full stack service. We offer cybersecurity, remote support, break fix, and we are servicing dental clients. We have a lot of dental clients, and we're looking at expanding into other industries now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, take me through some of the things that kind of come up when we're talking dental work, because every software system's different, and everyone's got to have different strengths, different weaknesses. Where do you guys come into play, and what's really your strong suit over at Turnkey?
Yeah, so on the dental side of things, our owner and founder, David Doris, started 25 years ago. He was actually working for EagleSoft, which is a big practice management software for the dental industry. He was able to start he did the trainings for all of the dental clients that used EagleSoft back then. Mm-hmm. So through that, he was able to start his company focusing primarily on dentals in particular. Now, obviously, the dental landscape has evolved over 25 years. So through that, we're able to specialize in assisting with being their first point of contact for all things technical, being able to have a dedicated team that a lot of us, which came with a dental background, being able to hone in and assist with their practice management software, the x-ray machines, and building amazing vendor partnerships to provide a turnkey service.
Well, and how important is vendor independence for you guys?
Yeah, so as far as like vendor independence, my biggest thing, and with me coming from a corporate background,
right,
from Home Depot and then WashU, is my biggest push is the partnerships and the relationships that you build, not only through, okay, we're providing a turnkey service of being the boots on the ground, the first point of contact for all these systems that we don't own, we don't manage, but we do support. So being able to have the independence to where we can do the troubleshooting that we need to do to take care of our customers, mm-hmm, while also being able to partner with those vendors is amazing.
That's really cool. Well, and also too, man, I'm looking through and I'm on teamturnkey.com, but just seeing some of the different services and just going through your portfolio. I mean, we're talking virtualization from phone solutions to data recovery. Everybody's a little bit different, and I think it's really good to highlight your diversity of industry, because we're talking from banking and finance to dental to business services. So is it one of those things that people surprised that you handle all those different industries?
Yeah, so that's an awesome question, especially in today's landscape, is IT is ever changing. Now the best part, and me speaking from my own experience, coming from my whole IT journey thus far, has been corporate based. It's mm-hmm. been in-house. I worked for that company's IT, and now I'm getting the experience of working with an outsourced managed IT provider. Through that and the experiences, a lot of people, from my experience, come to expect that you have that full broad scope. So
How many people are on the team over at Turnkey?
Yeah, so we are a team of about 10 people, 10 or less.
Wow.
And through that, we have a wide range of experience from dental experience, specifically, obviously, with our owner and one of the other staff, and then myself coming in with experience of the corporate landscape and kind of what that looks like. And then we have our service manager who has a huge experience with, he used to be an IT director of an automotive company with over 1,000 employees. So the experience alone is just a breath.
Well, and that's what I'm really starting to understand this now because I'm no expert, but they are, and so I just sit here and talk, and they do all the hard work. And Aaron, what I think's really cool about this is the fact that what you guys do, I would expect to be calling a call center to get you on the phone.
Yep.
But that's not the case.
Yeah.
It's in house, correct?
Yes.
That's really cool.
And the biggest push that we do is in today's day and age, a lot of the IT companies that you call, you don't get a live person that answers the phone. Which for us, if you call our support number, somebody live is going to answer that phone call, and we're going to dedicate our support tailored to you every time.
Well, and see, that's amazing. So you don't have those third-party kind of problems that come into play.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yep.
That's cool, man. And was that something that was kind of big for you and why you decided to go with Turnkey?
Yes. So I was introduced to Turnkey through a recruiter back whenever I was working with WashU. And at that time, the biggest push for me is looking... IT is huge. And
right.
Looking outside of what type of IT is going to allow... for my particular growth, having the experience at a managed service provider versus an in-house IT is at WashU, for example, I was on their desk side support team, and I was specifically working on just the computers and the workstations, troubleshooting that. Now with Turnkey, the experience that I'm getting is working with servers, working with security, working with user access management. So I'm getting a lot of more experience and in-depth specializations that might not have come with, or that you might not get with a in-house support.
Well, and honestly, what I think's really cool too is that I'm seeing that you have this flat fee. It's not like, all right, well, Department 3 worked for 85 hours on this, and actually, we did this, so here's your ridiculously large $4,000 for a 2-week bill.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. With our pricing structure, it's been strategically modified and kind of accumulated over the years. With the experience and seeing the averages of our tickets, average of, okay, what does it normally take us to do for XYZ issue? And through that, we are able to provide more of a transparent cost to our customers that you don't normally get with everybody.
What are you learning the most out of just being underneath the Turnkey umbrella here?
Yeah, the most is the networking, the clientele that we have. Being able to speak with, like you mentioned before, is different industries.
Right.
I might be on the phone talking to a dental office, and then I'm talking to a school district or a nonprofit, or just something completely different, and it's awesome.
Well, and now with this too, we deal with this all the time, and that was a nightmare for Mike and all those guys whenever all the DNS stuff started happening for our class. But for email phishing, and I wanted to talk cybersecurity because you can be a team of one. Yep. But you could still get all of your data stolen. You could be a team of 500 and get everyone's data stolen. Yep. How important is really educating your clients on proper cybersecurity practices, and on top of that too, but also providing that software that keeps them that peace of mind.
Yeah. So with the cybersecurity piece, the experience that I have even through Turnkey is amazing in the regards that we have a 24/7, 365 security operations center and a network operations center that is able to provide around-the-clock monitoring on holidays, on weekends of our clients' network and infrastructure to provide that safeguard. In regards to the kind of the training and the awareness, I'm sure you're familiar with like the phishing campaigns with the simulated attacks.
Yeah.
And through that training, we're able to not just be the outsourced IT that's always looking to, okay, what can we
Well, see, can I tell you why I'm getting nervous here? Because, my friends have plundered so much of my wealth since my illness. I cannot live with the agony of entrusting this huge responsibility to any of them anymore. So I sold all my inherited belongings to you. I'm giving you 11 million pounds.
Yes.
That just came into me on the 28th of July at 7:50. My dear beloved friend. I've been called that for years.
Yes. Yeah. And that's the best thing about us is that we're not just another outsourced company that's looking to get your inheritance. We are your trusted advisor, and that's our stance. And
well, now, in all seriousness, what would your system kind of do for that email? Because obviously it's a phishing email. She adds another email address for you to respond to directly on. And all this.
Yeah.
How would that kind of look on your end of things?
Yeah. So on our end of things, we do offer a product that can help prevent that even from reaching your inbox.
Really cool.
It's going to be doing network-based scanning of your email, ensuring that if it does come in, it's flagged. And you get an email from us saying, okay, hey, we've blocked X amount of emails between this time period. And it'll let you individually review, hey, if this is a false block or false positive, go ahead and give it to my inbox. Yes, this is real. But for the ones that are truly malicious, it prevents it from even hitting your inbox.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And now, as we get down to the smaller side of things, for maybe people that are in this neck of the woods in the Alton version of the Metro East, or even if you have any sole proprietorships, what are some of the ways that you can help somebody right off the bat, ma'am?
Yeah. So right off the bat, and I will offer to any business that is here local, even that is about 5 computers or more. We are going to offer a 2-hour assessment. Let me kind of come in and take a look under the hood and see what you've got going on currently and be able to tailor an approach that works for you on how we can assist. And that's really the biggest thing here locally. And
what's the best thing David's taught you?
The best thing that David's taught me is to always do your best and to have the autonomy to be able to run the business in the same vision that he has.
Pretty damn good answer right there.
Dave, if you're watching.
That's for you, Dave. Well, I just love this, man, Aaron. And as we're getting in to the final portion of this conversation, you can come back anytime. What's the best way to reach out to you? What's the best way to stay up to date?
Yeah. If you want to reach out to us, you can either email sales@teamturnkey.com, or if you want to reach me directly, go ahead and reach out through our website on teamturnkey.com/let's talk. And that'll even let you book an appointment right then and there.
There you go. Aaron, it's been fun talking to you again, man.
All right, good seeing you,
Best of luck, and you're welcome back anytime.
Thank you so much.
We'll take a little bit of so long for now, because we're going to be back here tomorrow live at 9 for more of our daily show. Brian Trust joins you at 2 today. But until then, I won't be there because I got some stuff to do. But until then, I see you live at 9 tomorrow. As always, just try your best to stay out of jail.